This is Angela Pavlidis, and I like computers.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's ready for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Me!
Me too!
That's right. I got my best buddy here today, Pavlos
Fetus!
Pavlidis. Pavlos Pavlidis, and we're talking about something really important today. Pavlos is raising his hand. Go for it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Let us.
Let us who?
Let us in. It's cold out here.
It is cold out because it's the middle of the winter. And Pavlos, we need more. We need to get new jokes because we say the same jokes over and over again. Go ahead.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Prez
who?
Present.
Oh, Pavlos. All right, so we are talking about something, and I like that you said that because we're talking about something that's really important right now, because right now, this is Christmas and Hanukkah and holiday season. It's giving season, so we're talking about not receiving, but giving, right? Mm-hmm. Giving and generosity, because that's really the funnest thing about this time of year. Go ahead, buddy.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Chris
Who?
Christmas tree.
Oh, Pavlos. All right, so let's talk about the resource of the week. No, I don't have any.
I haven't had any.
We're going to talk, well, maybe later in the show, okay? We got to get into the content maybe later in the show, okay? So we're going to talk first the resource of the week. The resource of the week I want to talk about is a children's book called The Warm-Hearted Snowman. It's a Christmas story, but it's for children about generosity and giving. So if you want to pick up a book, you can go to Amazon through our affiliate link at 5minuteswithdad.com/snowman book. That's our link to send you right over there to get a copy for you and your family to talk about the warm-hearted snowman, giving, generosity. Pavlos, what is my favorite part about Christmas time?
Me.
Yes, you and Ange and Mom and getting together and having fun. And do you think I care if I get presents?
No.
No, what do I like? Oh, no one can hear you, Pops.
Me.
Yeah, I just want to spend time with you guys. And I enjoy giving more than receiving because there's something about when you give someone a present and it makes them smile and you can see how happy they are that someone thought about them and someone spent time, and not even necessarily money, but they spent time thinking about them to pick out a present, to think, oh, I bet you this will help them or they'll like it or something like that. That makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Don't you think?
Yeah! Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, can you tell me a time when you gave someone something or you gave something away and it made you feel great? Can you think of any times like that?
Oh, my old cups!
Yes!
Ho, ho, ho!
Pavlos had some really cool cups, and we were doing some winter cleaning or fall cleaning out here, and Pavlos put together bags of toys and put together cups, really cool cups like Chuck E. Cheese cups, and oh boy, is it noisy down there. Ange is bouncing around down there, isn't she, Pavlos?
She's going, la la, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yes, and that's one thing that I love about...
something in Greek, I think it's in Greek, that,
Go ahead.
it says,
You have something to say in Greek? Go ahead, say it. Say it in the microphone so I can hear you, though.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. That's Spanish.
Pero año felicidad.
That's Spanish. But Greek is Galakhristouliana.
Galakhristouliana.
Yes! Merry Christmas in Greek. All right, yes, Feliz Navidad is Merry Christmas in Spanish.
I want to wish you a Merry
Take it,
Christmas.
Bobs.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Bring it home, buddy.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Espero año felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Take it, Pops.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Bring it home, buddy.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Awesome job.
Did you notice anything weird I said?
You were saying in a different language.
I said Christmas.
Christmas. Were you singing with an accent?
No.
No?
I did it on purpose.
All right, so let's talk very briefly because
These
remember,
moms.
I feel like I say this every episode. It's 5 minutes with Dad, not 45 minutes with Dad, right, buddy? So right now we're approaching 5 minutes. How cool is that? We have so much fun. It flies by. Our episodes never really end up 5 minutes, do they? They're always a little longer than that,
We
aren't
should change the name to More Than 5 Minutes with Dad.
I like it. Yeah, but then we'll need all new artwork and we'll need to change the name and everything. And everyone knows it says 5 minutes with Dad. But really, there's only 5 minutes of me talking. You guys are all zipping around the room and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
5 minutes of Dad talking.
Yeah, and the rest of the time is the time that everyone really looks forward to, which is the Pavlos and Angela time, huh?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Yes! Okay, so let's talk about generosity and giving. Pavlos, can you tell me one time when you received something and how it made you feel?
I received the present on Christmas and I loved it.
Yeah, you feel really good when you receive something, right? And how do you think how do you think other people feel when they're the people who give you that? Does it make them feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel that way when you give stuff away? So one of the things that we do is we try in our house to reward behavior that's really popular, really cool, really consistent with our family values,
Don't
what we
forget
believe
about
in.
the Pavlidis point.
Exactly. So we give Pavlidis points. So
I get
explain the
a whole,
Pavlidis points. Go
I
ahead.
get a whole day with Dad because I got 3,000 something Pavlidis points.
Yes. So what we do is we have a chalkboard downstairs. And every time someone in the family does something that is generous, that is honest, that is happy, that is consistent with the way that we believe is good to be, we award what? Pavlidis points, right?
Yeah, I'm getting some Pavlidis points because I never got my points for giving away the cup.
Yes. So Pavlos gets
2 bags full.
So we give Pavlidis points when they donate to charity, right? Whether they donate money or books or things like that, we give Pavlidis points, and we take Pavlidis points away when they misbehave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But I have never lost one.
you've lost some Pavlidis points,
Yeah,
but that's okay because then
not enough to make me lower than 3,000.
yeah, because you really, Pavlos, it's not that it's easy, but you're very, very generous. You're very kind, right? And you're loving and you like to share, even though you like to win. Yeah. So it's not that it's easy, but just by being you get to earn Pavlidis points. And at first we didn't have the Pavlidis points lead to anything, right? It was just Pavlidis points. And Pavlos and Angela were going crazy. The Pavlidis points didn't add up to anything other than a big number. And they kept saying, can we get Pavlidis points? And you know how to get them. And sometimes we take them away. Like we used to have a problem in our house, not a problem, but it was a little bit of an issue where people would leave a room and they would leave what? What's on?
Their toe on.
Leave the lights on in the room. So I was spending all my time walking around the house shutting lights off. So then I said, well, if you do that, you lose 5 Pavlidis points. And my goodness, I haven't had to shut a light off since then, have I?
You have. All the lights Mom keeps on.
Yeah, mom still keeps a lot of lights on, but that's okay. Mom needs lights when she's walking around the house. But when you leave your bedroom light on or something like that, no more, right? Right. So we reward great behavior. So we decide in our house what is behavior that we want to encourage, and we award Pavlidis points. So when they're generous, when they're giving, it makes them feel good and they get Pavlidis points. And then we decided that they were getting so great at earning Pavlidis points, we would reward them with every time they get Pavlidis points. And we just randomly assign the Pavlidis points. There's no specific point system except for things like shutting the lights off is 5 points or doing a podcast episode is 50 points, right? Or 100 points. And so we kind of randomly assign it and say, yeah, that was 35 points or something like that. But when they get to 1,000 points now, they get to go out with Dad for an extra meal, just the two of us, to whatever restaurant they want. So generosity, let's wrap it up. So
Hey,
it's
you forgot about the giving tree.
Oh yeah, talk about the giving tree, Bobs.
And the giving tree is a tree that gives to this guy that needs help.
Yes. So there's another great way to give. You can give a gift away on Christmas time, but not just around this time of the year. to give a present away, to visit people, give some of your time, and to give by sharing even. You don't even have to give permanently. If you go and you share something with somebody, that makes them feel great. So being generous is not just about giving money away, but also about donating some of your time. It's about sharing, even sharing temporarily, and just being really generous by helping other people out. So I love that, and we reward that here with what we call Pavlidis points. So you guys could have something cool in your house too, but we just wanted to get on the mic for a few minutes to talk about that. So make sure if you guys are all receiving some cool stuff, think maybe 1 or 2 things you can do with your time, or even some of your earned money, or something you're giving money, where you can make someone else feel as good as you felt when you got a really cool gift. All right, Pavlos, tell everybody thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.